Oh, what's up, guys? It's your girl Gypsi, the Pixie, met the man named Tipsy. P-Rod. I have to say the P-Rod. As you guys can tell from the title, today is a Ask Gypsy, where you guys send in your problems and I give my mediocre advice. And the Pixies in the comments give their advice as well. Now guys, this is a series that I have started on the channel. Let me know how you like it. And yeah, before we get into it, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you're new to the channel, hit that bell so you can be notified every time I post a new video. And you can see my beautiful face again. Now without further ado, let's get into the video. As you guys can see already, my eyes are already done, only because I really wanted to take my time with this eye look. I don't know, I felt a little bit festive, okay? And I love how it came out. Now another thing is, I want to say thank you for the support with this series, because let me tell you something, I got 86 responses. 86. I'm only going to answer 12. Now guys, just because I am the advisor, feel free to give your own advice in the comments down below. Please and thank you guys. This is a community and we all love each other. We all look out for the Pixies. We are part of a community, okay? And I think this series is going to be well received. Hopefully, fingers crossed, you know? Anyways guys, let's get into it. So this one says, hey, let me start by saying I love you and your videos. Thank you, girl. I love you too. I've been dealing with a guy since last year, October, and it's been really rough. Multiple women, ghosting, and overall looking like a fool. It's easier said than done to just leave out the person and move on with your life when you're so invested. But for my dwindling mental health and sanity, and with so much going on, I'm so over it. And definitely need to move on for my sake. Question is, how to slowly move on from a guy? Girl, I think I've been in a situation like this, I'm sure multiple times, because for me, the type of person I am, I'm a Libra. If you are a Libra, comment down below. Yes, I'm a Libra. I'm the type of person, I don't like to give up on people. I love to see the best in people. But believe me, when somebody shows you who they are, believe them, okay honey? There's nothing wrong with putting yourself first in situations. So the more that you actually understand that you yourself matters, the easier it's going to be, okay? So ways you can move on is honestly just finding hobbies and putting your time and effort into that. So for example, I love filming, I love editing. When I'm trying to distract myself from situations, maybe I miss somebody, maybe me and somebody stop talking for whatever reason, I dive myself into work. I love to be productive. And the thing with doing something productive, not necessarily watching TV or even YouTube, but to actually do something, you can see the results and that makes you feel so fulfilled. And it's honestly an overwhelming feeling of joy and happiness. So my advice is to find something that you extremely love. Maybe you like to draw, maybe you like writing poetry. I don't know what people do. So I say just really and truly find a hobby and focus your time onto that. Now to move on from somebody, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna tell you straight up. You need to block and delete, period. I don't care what people have to say. Lots of people like to say it's very immature to block and delete, but honestly, for me, I like my peace and I like my quiet. I will block you and I will never talk to you again. Maybe I'll talk to you like 2 years time or a year time, but I know for myself I need to heal. So after I do that, I lean on my friends, because they are your friends for a reason. Your friends should want to see you happy. Go out with your friends, put on a cute frock, and you go out, you have a little drink. First of all, I don't even know how old you are, but that's what I like to do. And I just take my mind off of things, because let me tell you something. You only have one life, you get me? So life is way too short to be focusing on some guy, really and truly. And let me tell you something, if it don't work out with somebody, it's going to work out with somebody else. So just keep it pushing and focus on yourself. You are the priority. You understand me? Especially when it comes into your life. Because let me tell you something. The guy now meds you, you know. You meds him. So when you start to realize like that, and he's putting himself first, you need to do the same and put yourself first. Let him go and focus on yourself. That is my advice. Pixies, if you have any advice for her, comment it down below. This person says, hey Gypsy, so I'm 23 and feeling like I'm behind on life due to health issues, and I'm working on getting my subjects at 23 and starting my business. I would like your advice on feeling behind on life, on depression, anxiety as well. Thanks in advance. By the way, love your videos. Thank you, girl. I couldn't be here without you, so thank you. I decided to answer this question because I know there's a lot of people out there who feels this way, because I feel that way myself. I'm a 22-year-old and I don't have a job. YouTube is my only job. I'm a full-time YouTuber for right now. Hopefully getting a job soon, maybe. And I felt like I was supposed to be way further than I am now. And it's like life, especially with this corona thing, it took me really hard because I thought that I would be well into my career, and I have my other friends who are having jobs, graduated just like me, and I just felt like, okay, nothing is going for me. I have friends that are pregnant, I have friends that are getting married. Again, just seeing where everyone else is in life, it's hard. But you need to understand that life is a journey, and just because somebody is right here in their life doesn't mean that where you are not supposed to be. Everyone grows at their own pace, and when you start to feel as if like you are not in a great place or where you're supposed to be according to standards or what you had for yourself, remember that somebody's saying that about you. You need to be grateful for every moment that you have in life. Okay, you're getting your subjects at 23. That's a late start, but as long as you're doing it, that is what you should focus on. You are trying to beat the odds. I don't know why. You're just getting your subjects at 23. You didn't really say, but trust me, as I said, you never know how things may work out for you. Your timing is your timing. What is for you will always be for you. So don't ever feel like you need to be like everybody else and already graduated college, blah, 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 blah. Take your time. I love that you never gave up, and no matter what, you're still continuing to push through. You're starting a business. I never did that. I don't really have a business except for YouTube. Well, YouTube is my business. I need to start saying that. YouTube is my business. And with every business comes a risk. And the fact of the matter is you're continuously trying to push through, and that is amazing. So I commend you for that. Take your time. Listen, it's not a race. You're not competing with anybody else. You're only doing stuff for yourself. So continue, girl. I am so proud of you. So proud. Okay, so this one says, I like someone that's in a relationship. I've known them for a month and they're always coming to me for advice with his girlfriend. I keep showing and telling him she's not treating him right and he's not seeing it. And he has continued to be with her ever since. I told him I like him and he told me he couldn't because he didn't want to ruin the perfect relationship we have. I got tired of it and confronted him once again. He came to me telling me that she is saying that she's single. I told him that he's basically behaving like a big yam at this point. Week later, he forgot and forgave her, and they are on and off. I'm honestly confused. I don't know what to do. I just left him and respected that he's in a relationship, but he keeps showing signs that he likes me. I don't know what to do at this point forward. If I should block him, lol. I don't know. Tell him to be loyal or something. I don't know. Gypsy, help. Love you though. Day one supporter. Thank you. Love you too, boo. Alright, so let me tell you something. In my 22 years of age of living on this earth, if a guy wants to leave his girlfriend, he will leave his girlfriend for you. Alright, honey? I know that is such a hard pill to swallow, but that little boy, or however old he is, has no intentions of leaving his girlfriend. He loves his girlfriend, and I would honestly just respect myself and say, okay, you know what? I deserve something way better than what I'm trying to achieve. There's nothing nice about ruining somebody's relationship, because let me tell you something, you're also going to put harm onto that person, even though it's him in the relationship, you're going to contribute towards her trauma. So I would suggest, honestly, to just keep him as a friend. If it's very hard to keep him as a friend, then I would honestly just let him go, and you just know that there's going to be someone there for you. I know people like to say, don't make nobody stop you from finding your husband or whatever. Honestly, if he wants you, he would have shown you that he wants you, and he would have left her. The fact that he's coming to you for advice means that he doesn't see you in the same way, and he sees you as a friend. Because no guy in the right mind, if he really wants you, he wouldn't even mention his girlfriend at all. So my advice to you is to just walk away. Should you block him? I don't think so. I don't think it's that serious for you to block him, but I do think you should step back and try and find your interest in other things, especially when it comes down to relationships. You sound pretty young, and that's not something you really want to focus on right now. Leave the little boy alone, boo. Leave him alone. Also, one thing I want to say is what I've learned in my life is to just stay out of people's relationship. Stay out, because at the end of the day, they're going to lay down together and they'll be like, oh, they don't want to see you happy, all sorts of something. So stay out of it. Stop giving him advice. You say to him straight up, hey, listen, you know how I feel about you. I don't feel comfortable giving you advice with your significant other. If you respect me enough, you would understand that, and don't talk to me about it. You need to be straight up frank with him, because I don't think it's appropriate for you to be giving him relationship advice. Worse, if he's not listening. You don't need to prove to somebody that you're worth it. They're supposed to see it on their own. And there's so many guys out there that will see that. Okay, I've lived it. I've learned it. Just believe me when I tell you, just move on. You can just be his friend at this point, honestly. If you don't want to be his friend, then you block him and don't talk to him again. But my advice to you is to just, again, step back, focus on yourself, and yeah. This person says, hey Gypsy, so I was with my first boyfriend for 3 years. I broke up with him because a close relative of his told me he was cheating on me. I took a break from the relationship for 3 years because I wanted to give myself time to heal and to get over my ex. During those 3 years, I thought about my ex every single day and I prayed for him. After we broke up, I never saw him again. I decided to start a new relationship. I'm now with a nice guy that treats me like a queen. However, I'm still not happy with him because I think about my ex all the time, even more than I think about him. And I feel like I'm forcing myself to have feelings for him that aren't real. Since I've started my new relationship, I've saw him once and my heart started racing and butterflies were in my stomach once again. I realized that I wasn't over him at all. The day after he started following me on IG, I followed him back. Since then, I can hardly get any sleep at night. I stay up all night thinking about him. I really want to tell him how I feel, but I'm afraid, and I have a good boyfriend and I don't want to hurt him. What should I do, Gypsy? Ooh. I was in a similar situation. My very first boyfriend, I was with him on and off, I think for the same thing, like about 3 years. I knew for a fact he was cheating on me. From the looks of this, like what I get from it, I think it's concrete that he did cheat on you. But why would you want to be with somebody that cheats on you? All right, he did it once, he can do it again. I'm not saying that people can't change, but at the end of the day, like, is he showing that he has feelings for you? I don't know. And the fact of the matter is, you have a nice boyfriend and somebody who treats you right and treats you like a queen. That is very, 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 very hard to find. If it's a situation where you want to go back to your ex, I think you should end things with your boyfriend, because at the end of the day, you're gonna hurt him either way. Because if you leave him for somebody else, then you're going to hurt him. If you break up with him, you're going to hurt him. Either way, him going to get hurt. Break it off with him and just tell him, hey, I'm not feeling it. I have feelings for somebody else. Maybe that's what you want to tell him. I don't know. But I don't think your boyfriend deserves that. And it's going to be like a huge slap in his face. It took you 3 years to heal. 3 years. Now, can you imagine if you go back to this person and then he cheats on you again? You're going to feel like a big dummy. And that's just a fact. Sometimes there's a reason why people leave. I'm not saying that people don't get back together, of course. But was the relationship even good to begin with? Clearly, if the relative had told you that he was cheating on you, they valued you and they liked you as a person, you know? So I really feel like you should follow your mind and not necessarily your heart, because yeah, you're gonna get butterflies and everything, but is it a logical move to make? You understand me? You said that you're not happy with your boyfriend because all you do is think about the other guy. You have to leave him. You have to leave him, girl. Your nice, sweet boyfriend don't deserve that. And I'm not going to tell you to push through with the relationship because clearly you said that you're not happy. And I don't think you should be in something that you're not happy. But maybe you weren't even ready to move on, and that's okay. Pain is pain. But I don't think you should go back to the boyfriend. I really don't think so at all. Worse, if he cheated on you, I don't think you should go back to him. No. Okay, this person says, I am not happy, I'm not depressed or anything, but I am not happy and I don't know why. I know you aren't a therapist, but how can I feel better? Thank you for saying I'm not a therapist, because some of these things people be thinking I'm a therapist. Girl, how can you feel better? What makes you happy? Do you like to dress up? Maybe. All right, so I know for a lot of people, we feel depressed because, you know, maybe we aren't taking care of ourselves. Get your hair done if that makes you feel happy. And sometimes when we just in big clothes, honestly, and we don't dress up, we feel depressed. I know when I'm depressed, I don't want to do anything. I don't want to eat. I don't want to do my hair. I don't want to put on makeup. I don't want to do any of those things. But once I do, I feel like a bad bitch girl. So maybe you should just do things that honestly makes you happy. Honestly, distraction is the best way to cope with your feelings. Hang out with your friends. They make you happy, even though I know you probably don't even want to see nobody and you just want to be in your bed all by yourself. Surround yourself with people. If it is your family, surround yourself with them. I can't tell you how many times Robert come to my rescue and I honestly just feel so alone, but he makes me feel way better even when I'm feeling down. Another suggestion I have for you is that maybe you should even journal and write how you are feeling. Journaling helps a lot, because for me, I just like to release everything that I am feeling. Do you like to listen to music? What do you like to do? What brings you happiness? And I feel like that's what you should do. If you like to bake, go and bake. Distract yourself, girl. Surround yourself with people who makes you happy. That is the best way I can honestly right off my head can tell you what to do. I feel pressured to have a girlfriend in high school at the age of 13. Are high school relationships really worth it, or should I wait? Go and take up your book and wait. I love that this is a genie, this is a man. I do think that you are not in a position to be having a girlfriend at the age of 13. Focus on your studies, because let me tell you something, with relationships comes distractions. You are going to have to think about other people and their feelings, when in reality, I just feel like you are too young to be taking that up on your head. I don't think high school relationships are worth it. I know some people who have been with their boyfriends for a very long time in high school, and I know way more people who don't even know what them high school boyfriend look like now. So again, I feel like you're way too young to be in a relationship, especially seriously. My advice to you is to not be in anything until you are, I'm gonna say 16, the least you should be, before you even take up that responsibility on your head. Honestly, please go and focus on your studies and all of that. Go and have fun. You're only 13 once. There's no rush to grow up. Honestly, no rush at all. This person says, how do you know when the person you are dating is the right person? And to be quite honest, honey, you're never gonna know. You're never gonna know. Dating is a risk. Every relationship has a probability to end. You understand me? No one goes into the relationship with the intentions to break up, but it's a risk, and it's if you're willing to take it. If this person makes you happy, if they go out of their way to make sure that you are okay, and honestly, I feel like you just know in your heart when you are with somebody that is worth it. Somebody that honestly respects you, who invests in you, not necessarily money-wise, but in terms of, your emotional well-being, who pushes you to be the best version of yourself. Honestly, I feel like your relationship is supposed to feel like a friendship. You're supposed to be able to talk to them about anything. You don't feel judged with this person. It just feels right. And if any of the Pixies are married and would like to share their love story, how they knew that this person was the right one, let me know, because I've never been in a, I don't want to say, I'm not married, okay, boo? I can't tell you, but I just know that when you're with the right person, everything feels easy. And in terms of, yeah, you guys are going to fight, but at the end of the day, love surpasses all. So it can work out through everything. Somebody that's not going to cheat on you, because cheating is not love. I'm sorry, boo. I'm sorry. It ain't love. So again, if there's any Pixies in successful relationships, please comment down below and help your girl. Okay. Now this person says, I'm gay and my family is very homophobic. I have a cousin who is gay and the family found out and basically cut him off. So I'm scared the same thing might happen to me if I say anything. I'm sorry to break it to you, but the same exact thing is going to happen to you, right? You've already seen the situation of what it's like with your cousin. I feel like the person you can honestly confide in is maybe your cousin, because he's going through the same thing that you would have gone through. I would suggest wait until it's a situation where you can, live without your family. I know it sounds really bad, but it is going to cause a strain on your relationship, especially if your family don't support things like that. But at the end of the day, it's okay if they don't support you. I know it sucks, but you're gonna have so many people in your life that's going to be willing to support you. I watched RuPaul's Drag Race with my mom. All of those people are gay, and they talk about what it feels like to be abandoned by their family. But honestly, I feel like it's way worth it to just be who you are instead of living in the shadows. It cannot be a situation where you feel fulfilled if you're lying to your parents. But when you do get the courage to tell your parents, just know that the same repercussions is gonna happen, because they've shown you who they are. Again, I said, when somebody shows you who they are, believe them. But it's okay. It's okay. You have me. You have your friends, I'm sure. And whoever is not willing to support you, then they can honestly screw up. I want to give up on my dreams because of a past-time relationship that I was in. So, everybody have that one person that can make them seem bi. No. If you're bi, you just bi. If you like men, you like men. If you like women, you like women. Anyways, well, I met that person and I did everything for him. And now he is telling me, let's just be friends. Like, I bought him weekly gifts. Cheapest has been $5,000. And every time I pass, I see his girlfriend using the gift or posting it. I cry a lot, but I don't think I can live in a toxic environment with that daily reminder that I was played. What can I do to let go? All right, so what I get from this is that you are a man and you've met somebody that you fell for, that is a guy, and he has a girlfriend, and you bought him stuff, but then you realize that his girlfriend is either using it or posting it, and it makes you upset. My advice to you is, first, block the girlfriend, and you block the boy, because that young man who you were falling for clearly him loving girlfriend. He loves his girlfriend, and I don't think you should continuously put yourself through that. And again, you said the daily reminders that you were played. No one deserves that. Accept the L and move on. Let me tell you guys something. I gotta get close up to this. Rejection is redirection. You understand me? Just because something never work out for you today, don't mean say another situation now go work out for you 2 months later, a year later. You never ever know, right? So okay, you were rejected. Think about it this way, that you are being directed to somebody else that is going to value you, that comes with friendship, relationship, family, everything. Listen, trust the process, because the God I serve now gonna put you through a situation to harm you. Believe me. All right, I think this is going to be the last one that I answer. I have feelings for my best friend. The feelings are mutual, but he has a girlfriend. What should I do? Or what should we do? Well, there's nothing that you can do. If the best friend likes you, he should leave his girlfriend. If he doesn't want to leave his girlfriend, then baby, he don't love you enough. You know, he doesn't like you. And you need to also understand that now you're going to take the risk of, if the relationship don't work out, what is it going to be like? But if you say that he likes you, he needs to leave his girlfriend, there's nothing you can do about that. And if he's very hesitant to leave his girlfriend, it honestly just means that he doesn't like you enough, because no guy is going to stay in a situation that he doesn't want to be in if he has feeling for someone else. It just means that the feelings for the girlfriend is greater than his feelings for you, you know? So there's nothing you can do in this situation. And don't force nobody to left him girlfriend. If him want to leave, him not gonna leave. Okay? Alright, you guys, we come to the end of today's video. Now, first of all, the elephant in the room, this burn is not covering. I have no idea what I can do about that. Anyways, enough about me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Should I do a part 2? This video is actually way longer than I expected it to be. It's like 40 minutes, so maybe I can cut down a few things. I'm not sure. I don't know yet. If you guys think I should do a part 2, let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to give your advice. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So I just want to say thank you guys for supporting me and everything that I do. And I'll see you in my next one. Bye!